Hey Ruggiero, did you hear about Mr. Fullerton assigning us that big presentation on our kingdoms?
In fact, I did.
First, let's identify the problem. We have to make a kingdom together collaboratively and make sure it works out for both sides.
Let me hear your ideas first. I love seeking to understand others'
Thanks
opinions.
for being so considerate. You know, being myself, I'm an amazing drawer. I would love to pursue that in our kingdom.
Well, that is just amazing, Dominic. I never knew you were such a good drawer. That is so special. I, myself, bring a lot of things to the table too. In fact, I'm very creative and I can sculpt really well. I don't think you knew that about me, but yes, in my free time, I do a lot of sculpting, very creativity driven, sorry. And I think that can enhance our kingdom like no other majesty in the world.
It's very cool to hear your ideas as well. We can work with that. Let's brainstorm right now and let's find some new ideas, new options to do together.
I loved your input and especially hearing about your special talent for drawing. I put myself down here to get myself in the full encompassment of creativity. When I'm down here, I feel creative like no other. As you can see, here are some of my previous creativity projects. Obviously, we're not working on those, but getting yourself into the synergy of the ground, you're so close to the earth that you really, really get into the flow of things. Maybe you can come down here and join me, and we can come together as one and make the perfect ideas for our kingdom. Dominic, in the heart of my heart, and the kings of my kings, I believe together for the kingdom, we should come together with music and laughter and pain and fun and desire. And we together will create a musical piece more musical and magical than anything ever. The musical kingdom of Dominic and Rogelio.
What does your kingdom look like, physically and non-physically?
There were mountains, there were prairies, there were oceans, white with foam. God bless Domlandia, my home, sweet home. It's a white castle. The people are nice. The women are fine. The wine is dying. The grapes are green. We always have time. People come from all around to hear the sound of music. If you come and come with friends, that you will never lose it.
I loved your ideas of white castles.
Thank you so much. I think that would be great in our kingdom, a great big kingdom of a white castle. Second of all, I really loved your ocean idea. I think that would be great around the White Castle. Also the mountains and everything else.
Yes, I do think a good part would be a desert off in the distance. I mean, a desert is a hard place to live, so it would be a little bit far away, but there would be a desert.
That's a great idea. Let's put that in our kingdom.
All right, nice.
Thank you.
Ready? Oh no.
You don't do handshakes here?
No.
Who's part of your kingdom and why?
I need farmers for the food, peasants for the work, merchants for the ships they sail out north. I need nobles to man the riches, lords to hang with their
Tons and tons of soldiers. We need to fight. We need to win. We need peace again.
Why yes, I did forget to talk about soldiers. We do need a strong military as well. You didn't mention that. That was a really good point.
Thank you for that great analysis. Yes, I did mention that, and I think with your lords and nobles, of course we need that. I forgot about that too.
those together. I don't know about merchants. I don't really like merchants that much. I don't like regular people. I kind of like only lords and soldiers and nobles. So does that work for you?
That's a fair point. I think that does work but can we please add in just farmers for food? Just a couple out past the city walls, maybe near the desert.
Very far past the city walls. But yes, let me invite you.
What are the characteristics of your kingdom?
What are the characteristics? What are the rules? The rules are very harsh. If you don't follow the rules, you are likely to be a fool. One of the rules is you must ride all horses in pairs of two.
These are the characteristics. You should know them too. If you steal, you get stabbed. If you run, you get mad. You always must read the maps.
Hey, you know what? I really liked your ideas on the characteristics and the rules of your kingdom. I think I could really import that into mine, and we can do that together. What do you think?
Well, first of all, I thought this kingdom was a joint effort, right?
Yes.
Okay. So stop talking about yours. We gotta listen to each other's sides. I listen to your input, you listen to mine. We brainstorm and we come together.
My fault.
I really enjoyed your horse segment. The musicality, first of all, but second of all, the rule for our kingdom would be amazing. I know, because I've studied economics, that with one horse and one person riding, it just doesn't make sense.
I see.
With the miles put on a horse, you gotta buy new horseshoes, and those are a waste. Our kingdom is gonna be economically sound. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Exxon Horso is one of the most expensive things in Domalandia, and that cannot be wasted. What do you think?
Well, first of all, you were talking earlier about how we should work together. So I think it should be Dom Rajalia as our name. What do you think?
That is a great name! Thank you.
Does the kingdom have a hierarchy? Why or why not?
There was a queen. There was a queen. There were some nobles. No merchants, no peasants for us. There were some farmers on the desert where they are growing their crops.
I believe in kingship, and that is what I brought today. Kingship, go!
I am the king. I am the king of the land. I am the king.
You know what? We need a king and a queen to rule Dom Rogerlandia together.
I believe so. That king is so powerful.
His voice, just spectacular. Get my heartbeat.
What is the purpose of belonging to this kingdom?
You know what? I'll tell you what. Your purpose is to serve your king and queen in a fair and just way. They do everything they can for you. They're your saviors in life. They're all you need to lead a good and lawful life. And if you don't, the horses won't take you on a nice ride. Oh, the king and queen need you. The king and queen need you. I'm done. Goodbye.
Your purpose is to be having a God-loving, fulfilled life of laughter, love, and longevity, and to serve your king until your last day.
You know what, Rogelio? Today we had some different ideas, I'm not gonna lie. But we worked through them. A lot of our ideas through the kingdom, and we use our tips on tricks of problem solving to work through those differences in how we brainstorm or how we thought in general. What do you think?
Well, I think me and you are a great team. And at the beginning, obviously, you showed your side of creativity and I showed mine. And I think we brought our best ideas together and became a creative mind together within the earth.
Yes, I do think that your creative learning space did help a lot. And also, I believe that us letting each other talk and letting each other hear each other's ideas, that was super helpful.
Kindly brought to you and paid for by DoorDash, a delightful delivery.